Yeah, hey.
Yeah, hey.
Del Bonnet here. Medium called, so I answered. Not sure I said my name before. Settle yourselves, dear ones, as we begin. The medium was thinking. It's the first session of the new year. New energies. You all had cards, messages, new beginnings. And for those, yes, the dogs are settling too. They enjoy the energy. But new beginnings. When you think of a new year, you think of new beginnings, don't you? But also, is an ending of the previous year and old energies, perhaps. And sometimes it's a period of transition. And so all of you are focusing and clarifying your desires. People call them intentions or resolutions. It's just figuring out what you want, which can change from day to day, but the more focus you have, the more clarity you have, the easier it is to put energy behind it, to create new beginnings with energies in that direction, whatever you're focused upon. And so we say this because many people get all excited and don't have the focus behind the desire. They don't have the clarity within their hearts and within their minds. Or they may just be in the mind, but not the heart. If the heart is not in it, you will not succeed. You need the heart to drive you. The mind will work itself out, but the heart is what makes you feel, dear ones. You don't walk around thinking happy. You feel happy. Or you feel good. You don't think good. Make sense? So everything comes from the heart space and your feelings, and your thoughts can help you clarify and focus, but still the thoughts will generate feelings. And if you're thinking about something from your past that you don't like, doesn't make you feel good, stop thinking about it. It is so simple. It sounds very simple, but some people are attached to the old thinking, the old energies. And all of you already have been working upon these releasing, as you call it, reprogramming of the thought patterns and the focus. And so continue that, because the energies upon your world are getting clearer and clearer and stronger in vibration. And one moment, we're giving the medium an image. In a way, it's going to be like a two-way street. Some people are going to be in the new energies, riding them, ready for them, swimming in them, embracing them. And others will still be in the old density and will be very uncomfortable and not willing to shift. It will be like a vibrational divide. And it is not anything for you to be concerned about, because it is each soul's choice as to how they walk in this form. You don't know what their lessons are. You don't know why they came to be here, what they chose to experience. So stay focused upon yourself and your intentions. And we say this also because you may see people close to you that may fall, as you say, by the wayside. Friends or acquaintances. that you will not resonate with anymore. It may be time for you to let them go. Move on. Let them find their own path. For you can't carry, as you call it, dead weight. It will hold you back. They will find their way just as you did. It just may be at a different pace. Do you understand these words?
Yes.
So just know that Creator cares and takes care of all. It is not for you to carry anyone else on this journey. A lot of you, as you say, feel like being in these forms is already a burden. And sometimes it can feel that way because of the literal density. It is heavy. But as you lift your vibration and you focus on feeling better, happier, more pleasant thoughts, you won't feel so heavy. You'll have more fun and you'll enjoy the experience. We want you to focus more on the enjoyment and the unfoldment of what is presenting itself to you, each of you, with whatever it is you're intending to create, by your focus, by your feelings, by your imagination. Yes, imagination is a good word, a good reminder. If you cannot imagine it, you will never see it. If you cannot imagine it in your mind as though you already have it, an example would be, you figure out you want this type of new car. Okay, well, what do? You get pictures of the car, you might even go sit in one, test drive it, whatever, but then when you're back in your homes, what do? Close your eyes. Imagine yourself driving in that car. Perhaps you test drove it. And you remember, you relive it. You imagine it as though you're doing it over and over again and you're feeling the joy. Yes, you've all done this. Yes, have you not? You're using your imagination to feed energy with intense emotion and of excitement toward that creation. You don't care that you don't have the car yet because you're having so much fun imagining how it feels to drive it, even if you've never driven it. Put yourself in the picture and feel that emotion and imagine it as though it's already done. The more you practice this and feel excited about whatever it is you are imagining and visualizing and creating in your mind, not the brain, the mind, the energetic field of the mind, which, remember, transmits frequencies and receives frequencies. So as you are excited and experiencing this, whatever it is you are imagining, you are broadcasting a frequency. And the more intense and good you feel, the stronger the frequency. Use your imagination to help you. Many on your world use their imagination to imagine and worry about what they don't want to happen. And they get all worked up and all emotionally intense over what they don't want. And so they transmit that vibration. And they wonder why they get more experiences that match that frequency. Because that's what they're focused on. You get to choose how you use your conscious creative abilities, dear ones. The majority on your world are not consciously creating. You understand concepts from vibration to energy to spirit that they don't. The majority do not. Use these tools that you understand vibrationally on many levels, not just the mental, but you understand the vibration, the feeling, just as you are feeling our energies now. The dogs are very comfortable, enjoying the energy. So understand, we are reminding you of this in your new year. Pay attention to what you are imagining for yourself, for your world. But focus on yourself first, because you can imagine things for your world, but there is a bigger vibration of consciousness, like a wave or an ocean, and you are but a drop. So focus your light on feeling good and join the others as a group energy when we do so to enhance the vibration within you and upon your world. But understand that you cannot change the entire planet by yourself. Every being who is incarnated on this world has chosen to be here and is vibrating a frequency that is part of the mix. It is also part of the consciousness frequency on your world. And as each of you vibrate more conscious, more aware, more love and light, more joy, obviously that frequency has more impact than, say, someone who is just content. But even content and peace is better than anger and despair and sadness as a vibrational frequency. Not better, it's just higher, we'll just say, on the emotional vibrational scale. There is no better or worse, it just is. Just like a frequency on your radio dial is just that. One is no better than the other. Perhaps the music playing on there might be to your preference or not, but the frequency itself is no better than the other. It just is a frequency. The same is with all of you. You are all vibrating frequencies, and you're all working on your frequency and working on your alignment, and we are working with you now. So, as you listen to us, envision yourselves bathed in Creator's light. The medium's laughing because the dogs are settling. They also are realigning themselves. And so we shall proceed. Envision yourselves bathed in Creator's light. A pillar of light coming in from the top of your head, from Creator Source, and going all the way down through your spine, through all of your layers, your energy centers. And imagine, yes, we like this image. The medium just got an image of a loose rope. For those of you that have some, for lack of a better term, spinal issues, imagine your spine as a rope that is a little loose or has some curves to it. And as this Creator's light goes down that rope and you connect to Earth Mother through your soul star and your Earth star above and below, this light gently, easily pulls that spinal alignment into place like a rope that gets pulled taut, just enough to be straight. So allow that to settle gently within your beings. And if you need to readjust as you feel these energies, you may readjust your spine in your seat. And allow this alignment to take place while we proceed. So as we were saying, you are creators. You are consciousness. And your vibration in your physical form, in a way, the more you raise your vibration and the more you expand within your heart space, it's in a way simultaneously expanding your consciousness, for all is connected. And so as you work, you may think, oh, I'm just working on my vibration. Oh, I just want to expand here. I want to expand there. No, you're all at once happening, dear ones, for you are interdimensional cosmic beings of love and light. You don't exist in one density. You are not just this physical form. Part of your energy is here, yes. And that is why we are here speaking and helping you to work through this density that you chose to swim in, even if you feel like you're occasionally drowning. Metaphorically, of course. And so allow the energies that you are being bathed in now to expand your vibration while keeping you in alignment, and also gently, for each of you, uniquely, divinely, perfect for each of you, whatever expansion of your consciousness that you are ready for. And it is not something your mind will understand. It is simply an awareness of an expanded being. You begin to sense what you didn't sense before. You begin to understand concepts that seemed foreign before. You begin to perceive what you didn't know before was there. All of these are examples of how you may experience expansion of consciousness within this density. Every one of you will experience a variety. And every one of you will be different. For each of you has your own sensitivities and gifts and levels of awareness already within you from your journey and whatever your path is unfolding before you. So trust and just allow, like being on an adventure. You never know what is going to happen next that excites you, that, oh wow, I never knew this was possible. I never knew this existed. I'm starting to feel this. I'm starting to sense this. Wow, this is pretty fun. When you can approach the, how shall we say this? Physical expansion. No, one moment. When you can understand that you are not physical beings, but that you are multidimensional beings, and that you experience a multitude of sensory inputs on many densities, you will be amazed at how many new experiences can surprise you. For everything is a gift, dear ones. Everything is a surprise. Those here played with cards. They got messages. They got surprises. And perhaps the others will get some later. We shall see, if they wish. But each of you may have had a gift or surprise that happened during your day that reminded you that you are not just this physical form. You are not a lump of coal sitting there. You are a sentient being, a conscious, radiant soul, having an experience that you chose to have. Knowing the ups and downs and roller coaster rides would be part of it. But you also knew that at some point you would exit the game and you would have had an experience that you would not have had any other way. You would have grown, expanded, learned all sorts of concepts and had experiences that in other densities you would not be able to. For lack of a better term, or a better way of putting this, let's see. Think of a piece of paper with sand on it. If that sand were conscious, it could only move on the piece of paper and experience whatever it is on that piece of paper. Because that's all it knows as its reality. What happens when a wave comes of water that it's never seen before, and it washes and crashes on the paper and moves the sand? It's a whole different experience from another density, 2D to 3D. That particle of sand, that being within the sand, had an experience it never would have been able to. It never could have comprehended. But if it knew about the water ahead of time, it would have said, let's go see what that is down there and see what happens in that lower density. Just to see what it feels like. In a way, it's what you are all experiencing here. We know that is not the best analogy, but as the best image this medium could think of. Understand that there are many densities. None is better than the other. It is just a realm of consciousness. It just is. In your duality world, you think better or worse, instead of just accepting what is and observing and stepping back to observe what is, perceiving what is without judgment, without quantifying it, just seeing it for what it is. That is the challenge before all of you in this new year with these new energies, is to just see things for what they are, but from a heightened perception of consciousness, so as not to get dragged through the mud, so to speak, of emotional upheaval that many on your world are swimming in. They don't know how to take a step back and perceive things differently because they weren't taught that. Their consciousness hasn't experienced that. They don't know what they don't know. They don't know about vibration or energy or frequency or consciousness. They only know how they feel. And so they focus on their feelings and act on them. When you are at a higher level of consciousness, expanded level of consciousness, we shall say, you get to choose how you respond or react. Previous speakers discussed the difference. There is much reactionary energy on your world now. We ask all of you to practice responding consciously instead of reacting as many are. The difference is you are choosing your vibration consciously. By choosing how you wish to see things, how you wish to focus your attention, and how you wish to perceive yourself and the world around you with non-judgment. It will take practice. It always does. But some of you have been practicing more than others, and it's getting a little easier each day. As you build your awareness, it is a skill set. It is a muscle of sorts that you need to exercise and practice. And it will take time, so be patient with yourselves. For getting upset and beating yourself up defeats the whole purpose, dear ones. Be gentle with yourselves. Be patient with yourselves. You are in a new year. You can have new beginnings if you so choose. Figure out what doesn't serve you anymore. And figure out truly what you want. And focus your feelings accordingly. And your imagination, your visualization, all of your tools that you have with this vessel you call a body. Dear ones, if we said visualize a black cat with a pink hat, you all just did it, didn't you? Where is the cat? It's not in the room, is it? It's not physical, is it? Where is it? It's in a vibration of the ether by the imagination. But it's a vibrational frequency. And since everything is energy, let's just let that cat go. Everything is energy. You thought of the picture of what we just said, and you created it in your mind, the vibration of it. It wasn't on a piece of paper. It wasn't an animal in front of you. But it was somewhere. That is the beginning of how you create pictures. Thoughts are pictures. Work more with the pictures and see how the pictures and the images make you feel when you think about them. like the car or whatever it is that you wish, because all of you are visual. You see life all around you all the time. And just when we said a cat with a pink hat, or a black cat with a pink hat, I mean, it could have been any kind of color cat if we didn't say a black cat. You all got the image. Now, whether it was a fat cat, a skinny cat, it's up to you. Doesn't matter. But you created it in your mind by your intention. And so that image, you can create any image that you wish just as easily once you know what you choose to focus on. That is your creative power. Whatever it is you choose to visualize, make sure you feel good when you're focusing on it and picturing it and getting more excited and more excited, because that is how you get the so-called juices flowing with your creation. And the better you feel, the sooner you manifest from that ether to something that you will eventually touch. And it may not be exactly what that initial image is, because as you get closer and closer and fine-tune your desires, you may tweak the picture. You may tweak the desire. Doesn't matter. You'll still be moving forward, excited and feeling good at your creation. Because you will continue to modify your desires as you clarify what you want. That is part of the, as you say, the contrast here. It helps you clarify really what you want, because if you didn't get, let's see, say someone gave you cookies or cake or something that you don't like. Well, you had to find out you don't like it first, and then decide you don't like it and want something else. It is the same with anything that you wish to create in your life. You must know what you don't want in order to clarify what you do want. It sounds simple, and it really is, but there are many nuances in the vibration, because you are creating it. You are feeling your way toward it. And so just understand the little roller coaster rides as you fine-tune and go up and down in your clarity. But just feel as good as you can along the way. And have fun with whatever it is you are visualizing. Okay? Okay. We have spoken enough this night. We think? And we shall proceed to the healing portion. My blessings to all of you. Settle yourselves, dear ones. I am here. I am Racine. I have been working with all of you with the alignment while you listened to the previous speaker. And so as your vibration and your physical and energetic spine, perhaps there is a difference, are now aligned, imagine yourselves out around your beautiful world as beacons of light, just like the light that flowed through your spine and your being. Like an acupuncture needle, you are a beacon of light. And allow this light from Creator to flow through you. Allow this white light, purity, clarity, divinity, love, peace, healing, be a combination of energies flowing through you, filling you up as you receive these vibrations throughout your whole being, for you cannot pass on what you have not received. And as you are satellites out in space around your world, you are joining others, many others as medium is sensing, around the grid, around your world. You may find yourself on a particular spot. Allow this light to flow through you and anchor into the grid that goes around your world, that supports all life. Flowing, pulsing, this white light until a brilliant white ball of light is around your world, flooded. For those that would be on the earth plane would look up and see a bright white light all throughout their sky, in all directions. And as that white light vibration floods through the grid around your world, allow your physical being to be the anchor for that light to come into the earth plane, wherever you are, and for all those beings who are also assisting and joining to anchor the energies on the earth plane all around your beautiful Gaia. Be the acupuncture needle and allow that light to flow through you, all the way down through your Earth star, down to the center of your beautiful Gaia. Anchoring in these vibrations throughout all the ley lines, the grid within your world. Until all of the land, the plants, the animals, the people, all life is bathed in white light. The water, your entire world is soaking in this white light, this combination of frequencies from Source for healing, for peace, for love, for light, for expansion of consciousness, for mercy, for kindness, for joy. Allow these beautiful frequencies to just flow. And receive them as they flow through you, dear ones. Allow this white light to sink in like a gentle, soothing salve. Until it sinks in all the way and reaches the core of Earth Mother. Until your world is filled with white light. As above, so below. All around your world and now within it. That light is shining from the heart of your world. And it grows brighter and brighter. And your entire world is a beacon of light, sending these frequencies out into your universe and beyond, wherever they are needed, in all directions of space and time, to all life. Allow yourself to bathe in these energies. And receive as you give. Imagine your homes, your cars, your family and friends completely bathed in this white light. The leaders of your world blanketed in this gentle healing salve of white light. All of them. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be. And so it is done. As above, so below, by Creator's blessing. The white light of Creator fills your world, fills all life, and shines in every area of darkness. It shines the light, dispels the darkness. It is no more. Hold the space a bit more. Hold that beacon of light within you, anchored in your heart's space, like a bright, tiny, white sun, anchored within your being, like a lighthouse that you can turn on and brighten by intention from your heart. Blast away, dear ones. Don't hold back in the days ahead. For your light is needed. Hold your light and shine it, and never back down from who you are. Embrace your being. Embrace your expansion. Embrace the true nature of who and what you are as vibrational, conscious beings of light. You have no limits. Let them go from your mind, from your thoughts, from your heart, from your body. Let them go. Shine your light now from your heart space as bright as you can imagine and visualize. Be the sun within your own being. Take a deep breath and anchor in these energies. Remember your power, dear ones. You are creators. Create from intention. Create from awareness. Create from a space of joy and excitement, and you will be amazed at how your life changes and how your world shifts around you, little by little, as more people do the same. Our blessings to all of you. Enjoy the rest of your night. And as you said, Happy New Year. Good night.